Hello again. So here we are. I'm now going to start building this guitar back up. And the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to solder the two wires from the input jack of the micro amp to the output jack of the guitar pickups and tone controls going into the output jack, which goes into when you want to plug an amp into the plug the guitar into an amp. So I've got my soldering iron warmed up, and I'm just going to attach the black wire and the white wire. So let's just see how. Sorry about that, that was just a bit tricky. So I was getting a little bit flustered being filmed while soldering, because soldering's not my strongest thing, but I have now got everything soldered together. So that is going to be fine. Right, so the next step then is just to, let me just get this soldering iron out of the way actually, because that's a big thing. So let me just tidy up a little bit. Okay, so what I've done, I've just put this, way blimey, this bridge with the pickup is sitting there, and I've just fed the little cable from here through the cavity, so it's poking up here, and I'm taking a punt, but I'm going to connect it to this one, I think. And then this one here, it's got another wire, and that just goes through a little hole here. So if I get it back to front, I'll just have to disconnect it and connect them to the other ones. So that goes through there. So I'm going to take a punt on this one, and there we are. So I've now connected up the pickups to the tone and volume selector, which is then connected through to the jack. So I think the next thing is to feed that jack through and just connect up that bit. So I need to just find where on earth I put the other bits. I think, if my memory serves me well, right, hang on a minute, I need to find my little bits and bobs. Found bits and bobs. There they are. Have them all arranged nicely. So what I need to do next is to just screw the jack. So if I just turn around this way, let's see what I'm doing here. Screw this jack plate onto here with the jack socket attached to it. So I think what I need to do is feed this jack. Whoa, so this is all a bit fiddly. Feed this through, here we go. There we go. I've just got a little nut on that jack. So if I then do that, and then I can put the jack on reattach that nut, and I can tighten that up in a minute. Get that on. and then just make sure I can feed that through. And that's all sitting comfortably, and now I've got my 4 little screws. And I'm going to screw these in. So I'll just put them in loosely to start with, just that they're all in position, and then I can fully tighten them up. So hopefully, all fingers crossed, I've now got that jack not just connected to the pickups from here, it's also connected to the amp at the other end, and the idea being that I can then just simply play the pickups through the mini amp. Let's hope it works. There we are, so I'm just going to tighten these up a minute. There we are, so that's nicely in, and now I'm just going to okay, so the jack plot, that jack's in nice and securely. Next thing is to screw everything in, so I'm going to start off with this tone, volume and select the switch section. And these actually are steel screws, which does make a difference. I'm going to fully tighten when I've got everything in. I'm just going to get everything kind of in place before anything else. Right, I'll put this one in as well. So just trying to remember which screws is which. Just a sec. Okay, so that one's in. Now I'm going to put the bridge one in. Just get these ones in. This one here, I think I put an extra bit of filler in that one just to make the hole take a bit better, so I think I've just got to get that one in a little bit. Brilliant. Okay, so they're in. That's good. So the last little bit before we put the neck on is just these little ones here. So I'll just screw those in. In fact, I'll just do one and then I'll just do all the other ones because it's perhaps not the most exciting thing of all time. So I'll just do one little one and then I'll do the rest in a sec. There we are, and I'll do the rest off camera because it's not the most exciting. Okay, so that's all on. So it's now looking a lot more like a guitar. So yeah, it's looking quite nice and neat. So what I'm going to do next is put the neck on, and so that's very nice and straightforward. I'm just going to turn the guitar over for a second. I've got the neck here, and I've prepared the neck, and so that's nice. I'm just going to get a little bit of beeswax on these big old screws just to help them in nicely without causing any damage. And then I'm just going to start these off so they're just protruding. Ooh, we can get these in. Yeah, just feel them coming through on that side. And now I've just got to get this neck. Just started off nicely. Get these screws in, just do them a little bit at a time. You just feel the neck pulling into that pocket. Tighten up these big old screws. There. Alright, so now we've got the guitar now looking a lot more like a Telecaster. So the last little job I'm just seeing, hey, I've got more screws here. Well, I thought something throw me because I've got my little tray of screws. And I've got these extra screws, but where? I have no idea. Oh well, I can't remember why they're in there, but no matter. So now I'm just going to put the guitar onto a little neck support before I string it up and put some new strings on. So there we are. I'm going to just put this down here, clear me space a little because it's all getting a bit messy. Let's put some of these screwdrivers away. And I can just move that up a bit. There we are. And what I'm going to do next is fit the strings, and that should be then time to try it out. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll fit the strings, but I'll just speed it up because fitting strings isn't that exciting. So I will film it, but I'll speed it all up. Okay, let me do that next. Okay, strings are on. I'm just going to tune them all up and then show you what that's like. And then give some first little test outs. Hello, so this is it now finished. I've just come downstairs because the lighting's a bit better and the acoustics a bit better. But this is the guitar all finished. So that's the front. So you can't really see anything apart from that little pattern there. Then turn it over. There's the control panel and the back panel there. I've done an extra little thing, so I've just got a USB cover here, and I've just attached to a nice leather cord and just fixed it to the back plate. And then when I'm not charging up, just pop it in there, and that just protects the USB plug in case it gets full of dust and dirt and things. So that's just a little protecting cover. So that's nice. So I'll just show you how it sounds. So if I just bring the camera down a little bit. So I'll just do what we got. I'll do a little bit of stings. This is just a clean with just a little bit of delay. So I'll just see how this sounds. So it's got a nice little sound to it. One thing I did do is I did wire the pickups back to front, so this selector switch here, when it's here it's on the neck pickup, and when it's here it's on the bridge pickup. So next time I change the strings I'll swap it back over again, but it doesn't really bother me because I just get used to it. add a bit more delay. Let's see if we can get a bit more delay in it. I did that police thing again. That's nice. Now if I put it on distortion, what I have to do is turn the gain down a bit because of the closeness of the speakers to the pickup. So I have to turn the gain down when I put the distortion, otherwise you get kind of a howl feedback. Like that, I had it turned right up. But now I've got it on distortion. What else can I do? A nice distortion, and I turn the echo down a little bit. Let's see how loud we can get this. What could I do? There we go. So I'll turn it off now. It's a bit noisy, but I'm really pleased. I think it looks nice. There we go. And the back looks quite presentable, and the control panel, I think it looks nice. It's not absolutely perfect. It's got some bits that I perhaps could change a little bit, and but I'm really happy with it. And I love the idea that I can just plug it in to a USB-C and charge it up. And I've ordered a 3 meter long USB-C cable so that I can just plug it in easily and charge it up. And when it's not turned on, it's got a little bit more of a kind of a ring to it because of the cavities that I've made in the back. So it's kind of almost become like a semi-acoustic. But there we are. So that's my Telecaster in with a mini amp built into the body, all finished, all ready to go. So yeah, just enjoy playing this now, and thanks for watching. Hope it's been useful.